Good morning. Good morning, guys. I just want to put a little reminder on here. Not a reminder, a little message. Reminder to me, message to you guys. There are people that are going to argue with everything. Don't get pulled into that, especially when you are discussing natural healing, natural methods of healing, even different therapies. Because there are too many people who prefer to be in victim mentality. There are too many people who will never do the work it takes to actually heal something. So they're going to argue it because that's the level, that's where their mind frame is at. They're going to argue everything because any information you give that goes against this comfort bubble of disability and disease, they're not going to want to hear it. And I know this because I used to be that way. It is a very comforting thought to not have to take responsibility for your life and stick with the I'm disabled, I have blank, 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 and blank. Let's list every diagnosis off in a list. It's much more comfortable to stay in that because then you have all these programs that are going to help you and take care of you, or so you think. So people get more attention this way. I've watched people use their own health as a way to reel in more people for what they do, whether it's like a podcast or sometimes they are selling something. But I've actually watched people use their disability story to like gain support that way. They're like high functioning, like sociopaths that do what I'm talking about. I don't mean just telling your story. We all have a story. I've talked about myself. That's not what I mean. But I've watched people like high functioning sociopaths use their diagnosis and their woe is me, I'm disabled story to gain a bigger following. It's pretty disgusting actually, but that wasn't the point for my little hey guys, hey Helen, hey Jessica. This was a little message for those who actually work with people on here, who work with clients, who do whatever form of energy healing or whatever you do. Don't get pulled into there's more coming. This is why I'm saying this, because what I'm saying is not news to anyone. We all know people that do this, but it's going to get worse because as the info coming out about all kinds of things, disclosure on a lot of topics is about to hit. And as it does, that cognitive dissonance is going to start screaming, and people are going to get very defensive and nasty because it's threatening their comfort and their way of life because they are very comfortable with their life how it is, and they don't want that to change. So it's going to get worse. They're going to act worse. They're going to act out. So, just don't get pulled into this. Don't argue with them. Don't feed into this. This is a reminder for myself also. Because victim mentality is a very, very, very strong state to be in. And I don't mean strong as in helpful. I mean, it's a very strong force that keeps people in victim mentality. It's that desire to stay in that comfortable bubble. And believe it or not, it is. It is a comfort zone for people to be, they've accepted that their life is how it is. They don't want to push themselves to break out of that mold. They don't want to feel uncomfortable. Because to evolve, you have to get really fucking uncomfortable and face things. A lot of people don't want to do that. So just be aware that as certain other topics are disclosed over the next year or two, this cognitive dissonance, like the 3D people, let's just call it that, 3D, it's going to flip the fuck out. But it's going to be even worse with 3D people that, I'm trying to word this without sounding like a total bitch, because I don't claim that my health is perfect. Like, I have my own issues, but people who are really dead set in the victim mentality and in the mentality of I'm disabled, I'm disabled, I'm disabled, and they wear it like a badge of honor, like that's gonna blow up. So just be aware. I know it ain't cool. It makes me look decent because I actually look like hell right now, and yeah. So I don't know why I was pulled to say this. There was something I posted like not long ago, like my good morning post, and it was what did it even say? My brain's not working. What did it say? Did someone see it? Can someone shoot, like, throw up a word to remind me? What did it say? It was along these lines too. Oh, it was saying if someone's diagnosed you, you know, your abilities, not to accept that diagnosis because you're functioning at a higher frequency than what they even understand. So it all falls along the same lines. Some people are going to choose to learn their abilities and learn what's really going on with themselves and evolve, and some are not. Some are going to stay in victim mentality and fight for their right to be controlled. Just like you see people fighting for their right to wear masks, but they want everyone else to do it too. Because of this fear, people that claim they are not in any type of fear, they're in so much fear. Yeah, we are. I don't know. I don't know what the hell's happened, but well, I had neck pain going up to my head. Like, I had that pain yesterday, and usually overnight sleeping it gets better. No, it's not. Didn't. Me and Athena actually had a cool day planned to get dressed up and go out and get pictures done, and I don't know if that's happening now. Yeah. It's probably Herman who influenced this video. He did his little whatever he does over my head, like, hey, you need to talk about this. I don't know. But yeah. And again, I'm definitely not trying to sound like, I'm not coming from a judgmental place. I'm not saying my health is perfect. I know everyone has shit going on, especially people that resonate with me, like you guys on here. We're healing lifetimes of shit. It's not even just this life, it's lifetimes of shit. We can't get stuck there either, though. Just like people who get stuck with, oh, I've been diagnosed with a disability, now I'm disabled, and they just leave it at that. Don't get stuck with, we're healing lifetimes of shit, and make it to where you can't finish that either. So we don't have to draw things out longer than it needs to go. And it pretty much boils down to, with the information that's going to be coming out the next, I'm hearing 1 to 2 years. That's what we're focusing on right now. Okay. I don't even know what the info is, guys. It's like, this is fucking crazy. Give me a message, tell people, I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. So whatever info is coming out, it's gonna really, really, really fucking trigger people. Let's just put it that way. Like, people are beyond what they already are. Right now, people are more triggered about politics and masks. It's gonna go way deeper, so just be aware and don't argue. You know, not everyone is here to be on an ascension path, so to speak. Some people will stay in 3D and just maintain in 3D, so just let them have that. Just let them be in 3D. while we can go function in a higher frequency and just leave it at that. We all know at this point, I think everyone here knows there's a timeline split. We're seeing it happen. Just let it happen. Alright, guys. I guess that's my message for this morning. Love you guys. Have a good day.